And something about his, like, holy faith stuff or whatever, I think was keeping me from fully healing. Like, I'd heal, but I wouldn't heal as much as I normally might. Not totally sure on that, but I think so. It seemed like it. Kind of wish he wouldn't smash random things that he walks into. It's one thing if I'm doing the fast, like the jumping or whatever, the really fast movement, and I run into them. Okay, then maybe sure they would break, but just walking next to him seems a little ridiculous that everything just breaks magically. Because I'm so tough. I'm a vampire. I touch stuff and it gets destroyed. It's like, what? Really? Oh. Maybe I don't want to go on that side then. Looks like they're patrolling. Let's just go back down here. Alright. So still go this way, right? More of those stinking pry went that way. I need to go this way anyway, so. Oh. Looked like there might be something inside there, but maybe not. I've already been in here. Okay. Oh, yep. Hi.
Best stay back, sir.
Can I do this circumvent them thing again? It's not looking like it this time. Crap. Okay.
It's mine! I'll take it! I order you to step back. No rest for the wicked! Away with you!
Yeah, keep shining that into the store window. You're doing a really good job there. Idiot.
Be strong, brothers! Stop! Vampire! See them fancy clothes? This one's a drop!
Did he just go get allies or something? I don't see anybody coming. He just like ran off and then maybe he got scared. I don't know.
Die, vermin!
Good night. Yeah, I assume I'm digging the bridge over, right? Or I could go up that way. But this might be easier, because there's clearly a Prywin guy right there. I don't know, maybe this avoids them somewhat. Not really, because there are a couple over here. At least a couple. Where? Yeah, find the sewer's entrance. Somewhere around here. So. I would assume it's down below, though, right? It's probably not up here. Sewer, right? Is down. Can I could probably do this, right?
Watch yourself! There's one of them!
Go on!
Whoops. Dang. I keep running into his friggin' bolt, which is bad.
The power of the Lord commands you. Lord, give us strength. I order you to step back. Have no fear, brothers. Stay back, beast.
Ow.
Back, demon, back.
Ah, frickin', I always heal right as he's about to strike me. Stop. No. Stop. Oh, that drains my blood. I didn't even notice that. Well, that sucks.
Go on, back to the shadows. beast!
There. Freaking jerk. Draining all my blood. What a freaking punk, man. Alright, so sounds like there's a skull coming up, so I probably want to fight them just so I can regain my blood. As I came over this way. Oh, is that up above? I think it's up above that they're fighting.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
Step away, sir.
Jerk.
Giselle's stolen money. Everyone has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Okay, so we got her money back. Now, we want to find that entrance to the sewers, right? Okay. Let's go back down. They were in front of this, so I assume this is the entrance, right? No, I know, but what I'm saying is that... Oh, I see. Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to exploit a whole bunch, but I was super low on blood. I figure it's better to do that a little bit there at that point than to die and have to reload again. But I mean, you know, whatever. For that matter, maybe I need blood. So, how can I... Oh, here. G? Okay. Let's do that. Give myself blood. Just make sure I've got enough. I can always create another one later. They're not super easy to create, but I can still create another one later. I figure whatever I'm going to run into probably is going to be... Well, I guess I do get experience for killing stuff, right? Because I only had like 1,000 at the beginning of this time. A little over 1,000. And I'm at 2337 now. And I mostly had a few conversations and then talked to or fought a bunch of enemies. So I guess, yeah. I guess you do get experience for the other stuff. I was thinking you probably wouldn't, but I guess not. You do still anyway. Oh, is this the where there's the key that I needed though?
It's locked.
No, his key was just to the entrance of the sewers, I think. Okay.
That doesn't work.
Whoops. Very tiny spike in lag, like really super fast. Made me turn to the wrong way.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
I see. And that one cannot currently lower because it has those barrels under it. This way. Before I go filling the whole thing with water, though, let's go down here, because I might not be able to later, and then I might potentially lose the shillings or anything else that's down here. Okay. Can't really go over there anymore. And that was from... I missed that? Somehow I missed that. Unless it's blocked off or something. No, I just didn't go down here before. Yeah, that's right. I went past it. I remember now. I just went past it. Okay, unless there's something I'm missing, I think we're done. I want to break these other barrels, I think. Whoops. So that the water...
That gate should shut properly now.
Alright. I don't know why I stopped the water from running in here. But that is what I did. In case anybody was unclear about that, I did that. Oh, I had to do that in order to open this? I see. We can't have the water running down when we open this other side, I guess. Okay. Ooh. Yep, boss fight. Coming up. Okay. Keep out. Beware. It's always a good sign. There even skull looks like that came down here that were torn apart, so that's great. Enter at your own risk. Jeez. Really? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that this vision that's supposed to detect the blood in their veins and stuff doesn't work in detecting him when he goes invisible. That's not great. I wonder how long this is going to take me to defeat him, too, because it's basically 2 hours in the stream now at this point.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Here we go. Wow.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity. So learn to respect the
Stop. Hang on, one sec. My keyboard slid. It's gonna make fighting a little more difficult when I don't have control of where the keys are. So I can't, like... Okay, let's... Oh, gosh. Alright.
laws of Ascalon.
Okay. So he has a three combo, okay.
Power you cannot comprehend.
Jeez.
Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon? I am Fergal Banch of the hand the... Power you cannot comprehend.
Ah! My timing. Ow!
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name!
Ow! Okay. Ow. Ah.
You found your death in me. And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle. Foolish Ekon.
I was pretty much out of blood. I didn't really see that at the end going any better, so... Okay, night. See you, Fox. I guess. I mean, I don't know, but... Really? So I have no blood and I have no blood vials. Screw you, game. Frickin' really? Stupid. I gotta go find blood somewhere. Stupid frickin'.
This is despicable.
Okay, give me a rat.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Someday I'll find some source of blood and not be totally out all the frickin' time. This is super stupid. Okay. I'm just friggin' go back to the stupid lair and create a couple of vials for myself and hopefully get blood in the meantime on the way. Oh my gosh! Why would he not move? He just freaking sat there. I'm hitting space to pour it away and he goes, what? Oh, what? Oh. Was I stunned? He wasn't going like this, was he? Maybe he was and I wasn't paying attention. Ugh. Come on! Freaking hate your stupid magical acid garbo. Wait for my health to regenerate, because I need blood. Can I get through somewhere? Where did I get through before? Was it over here? My keyboard's doing this. Stop. 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 Freaking stop. God dang it, dude. I can't control anything when it's doing that. Would you? There, it's not doing this now as I use it. Where? Does this even go through? I do not want to do that. Let them fight each other. Okay, go up here. Can I not go through? Crap. No! No! I don't want to fight you!
Over there!
Die, leech!
Gosh dang it, dude. I don't want to go that far. Should cross the bridge and then over to the right is... Yeah, like up there. Can I just...
Over there!
No!
One of them
Leave me the hell alone! There's a vermin! There. I'm just trying to go in my stupid lair and then keep running into guys. Jerks. Alright, where is my workbench? Oh, here. Okay. So I need opium for those too. Alright.
over there! There's one of them.
Ah! I should have stunned him and drank his blood.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
And I'm out of blood again. Great. now I suck at all combat, apparently. Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Can I even go up there? No, of course not. I hate this game sometimes. I really hate this game sometimes. Well, Silhouette, like, seriously? That's a question you're asking? Like, would you want to eat rats all the time? Mmm, rats, tasty. Does that sound like a life you'd want to lead?
Over there! There's one of them.
Ow. Well, I got most of my blood back. Maybe I should just leave it and then get rats in the sewers. Even though it's gross, but... Oh, let me do that. Alright. So I want to go back now. Go across, go left, straighten through, I guess. Oops. Oh. So I do need to go there? Well, that sucks. Okay. Okay, so he's, if I'm careful, he's got his back turned. It's kind of, I can't exactly.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Ow!
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Watch out! Crush the leech, boys! Fuck, it's fast!
Ah! He chased me all the way out here? You friggin' jerk. Stop. Why? Stop.
This one's mine! Away with you!
I hope they'll all return to the shadows once the epidemic has passed.
God freaking dang it, dude. There's like stuff everywhere out there. I'm going to go on a limb and say this is not a safe place to be. For anybody. Okay. All the way freaking back here. Because apparently I can't go anywhere except for where I've been. And then places that are out of control dangerous. So that's great to know. This is unknown.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
Yeah, that's true, Silwell, but I don't know how many pigs and cows are going to be in London. I mean, I guess you could leave, go find somewhere out in the countryside, and then you could find pigs and cows. I don't really know there are a lot of pigs and cows in London, though. Especially because pigs, I think, is what they believe transmitted the Spanish flu to people. I think that's what if I remember right, that's what they believe transmitted it. So going around pigs, there probably aren't a lot of pigs in the city because they're like, well, if that gives people the disease, let's not have these around us, right? I mean, I don't know, but...
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
Yeah. No. I don't think so. In most big cities, you have parks. And the reason that the parks exist, well, sometimes in modern history, you'll have somebody will create a park. They'll take, like, let's say a rundown place where there are abandoned apartments or something, and abandoned houses, whatever, in a whole, like, let's say 5-block area or something. They'll bulldoze it all, and then they'll work to create a giant park. But in the past, in the Middle Ages, the way cities got set up is the same way that any place got set up. So let's say John finds a nice hill and he says, I want to build my house here. John builds his house there. Then Mary comes along, and she sees John's house, and she goes, well, that's nice. You know, I could see a house for me right on the hill right next to John's. So then she puts another one. And then you start building more and more houses, or also often for business, right? Like if a railroad was coming through in the United States, often that would be the thing, right? They'd say, well, the railroad's going to go through here. That means we have guaranteed work to build this railroad for this much time. So people would get hired and do that. Well, as the railroad went places, if somebody found something useful, either they found maybe a spring, like a fresh spring, and that was near the railroad. Maybe they built a town there, so it's a place for the railroad to stop. People could take a break, get some water, maybe buy some groceries, because then they set up a grocery store, right? These things grow over time. Anyway, so eventually you end up with some houses here, because this area, like this hillside, was nice. You have some houses over here because this field was nice. You have some houses over here, right? They don't all just go in a line. You'll get a group here and a group here and a group here and a group here. And eventually there are enough groups. There's no room except to touch existing groups. And so then you end up building long streets and stuff, right? The streets initially are a way to get from place to place. But you have people, instead of just finding a place and saying, I want to build here, they'll find somewhere along the street because there's no room elsewhere. Well, eventually they use up all the room, but until they use that up, there are places that are still just nature, where no one's built yet. So those places are typically farmland and vineyards and whatever else, different spots here and there that they would grow crops until they've surrounded the whole thing and then built all the houses inside. Then they can't do crops in the city anymore. Then they have to do that outside the city and have it shipped in, right? But that's typically how things happen. So because the stuff slowly but surely happens, you do for a time, even hundreds of years, you have where a city exists, and there will be these areas, these fields and stuff with farmland. Like where I live, I don't live in a very big city. My city is, want to say maybe 40,000 people, something like that. I chose a smaller city on purpose because it's kind of near the bigger cities, so I can get big city stuff if I need it, but I don't live in a big city, right? Anyway, and so my city is kind of like that. When I first moved here, it was maybe only 20,000 people. It's been growing the last, say, decade or so. As it's been growing, when I first got here, there was the freeway, so basically a highway, and then this road from the highway out to where the town was. Well, they started building stuff out by the highway, groups of houses and stuff, which eliminated fields. And then they had this stretch between all those houses and the main part of the city. They had this stretch of a bunch of fields. Now, the very last of those fields are going away. That's just, I mean, I know you have to just kind of trust my word on what I'm saying is true, but that's the way that typically cities build. So you'll have a road to get to the city, maybe even like a main road like a highway, and then in that case you usually have like a smaller road off from the highway to get to the main city, to get to the city, okay? Whether that's true or the highway's right by the city, either way, you have the city starts building up houses, but you'll have areas of fields that initially people don't really settle. But over time, as more and more people move there, they don't have anywhere else to build that's within the city boundaries or that's close to the city in the Middle Ages because they didn't necessarily have boundaries. Anyway, and so they would build in, and those fields would vanish. But until those fields go away, like we had pumpkins, you could go get fresh pumpkins from one of those fields only 2-3 years ago. You could get fresh pumpkins. They even had around Halloween like one of those haunted field mazes and stuff. That type of stuff was common around here, but it's disappeared as more and more people have moved in. So, That's why I actually don't find it surprising that there once were vineyards in London. Probably not for a very long time, but once upon a time, I believe it. Right. No, you're right, Silhouette. What I'm saying is just this point right at this point right now in this game, I think not in the city anymore. They probably banished all that stuff out of the city. Because if you know that pigs carry the disease, you don't want the pigs close to you, right? It's kind of like in China, right? I would assume, if bats carry COVID, you probably, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe not everybody does, right? But I would think if bats carry COVID, you wouldn't want the bats right in the middle of a big city. Have it way out away so that it's not spreading the disease to the people in the big city, right? Same idea, I think. Bordeaux wine, yeah. I mean, I don't know if the London wine was good. I'm just saying it doesn't surprise me that there were vineyards. Especially before there was much travel across England to France and back and forth, where usually only armies would do the travel. Generally, it wasn't really a common thing to go from England to France or France to England. I would assume in those kinds of cases, they probably wanted vineyards in England and so possibly in London, just so that they had wine without having to go anywhere, right? But yeah. And if it's war with France, port, yeah. Yeah. Yep.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack. Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. Heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
I mean, I respect that. Good luck to you, man. I hope you'll be okay.
I found this watch. It belonged to Miss Gillingham, but I thought you might find it useful.
That makes sense. She would have forgotten about the watch by the next day.
If you say so.
Take this for your trouble, Dr. Reid. I will not forget your gesture, I swear.
What? You're poor! You need me to buy stuff. Why are you... Okay. Well, let me trade and see if I can make up some of that money back to you.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
He's like, I'm struggling to make a living. Here's 50 shillings. What? Why? Oh, this will do it. Vampire Factions and Skulls. That's kind of pricey, but that's fine. Brisk blood sample? Stamina serums. Right. Yeah, okay. 30. Shard. Grease. I've got all this other stuff. Alright, let's not go totally hog wild. I think we'll stop spending now. Defeat Fergal Bansha, yeah. I have to stop for now, I think. It's getting too close, like running out of time for this part, so. There's Throgmorton, which means... Which way? No, this is going in. I want to go out.
I can't protect the whole city. It's hard enough to cover the docks by myself.
Alright. Yeah, I need to go. I can't go through. I need to go down over here and then get back to the down below. Go to the go here and then go to the, down the left.
No civilians allowed, sir.
There we go.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
Trust the leech, boys.
That went much better than I thought. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know for sure. I'm just saying that it wouldn't surprise me. But now I'm good on blood. And I have my G, 2 of them, if I run low, because fighting and stuff. I think we're just going to end here. So, I don't know where that saved. If that saved as I teleported into the sewers or right there. Either way, shouldn't be too bad, though. It should either have me right as I've entered the sewers or where I just stopped there. One of the two. So, I wish I didn't get so totally depleted when I fought him. I wouldn't have to go all the way back and then run into all that trouble on the way. So that's also a little not awesome. Running into all those problems. So, wow, Vampyr takes forever to end, apparently. I'm still waiting for it to... Steam still says it's running. So I'm just waiting and waiting. Waiting. And waiting. Hello? Really? Seriously? Alright, good to know. Let's party. Alright. There we go. Okay, finally. Finally let go of my resources. Alright. That's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate the support. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We will continue Still Life tomorrow. And then Sunday we have Critter Chronicles, more of that. So, thanks for watching. I guess next Friday night we'll fight the boss again. Sorry about that. Anyway, take care. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.